They're off for the Group 2 Queen Mary Stakes. 21 fillies getting out over 5 furlongs out towards the stand side, the right-hand side. Manhattan Jungle with the white sleeves is showing good pace with Primrose Ridge and a red cap. Love Reigns is blazing down the centre in the yellow and maroon, also up with the leaders all the time in a white jacket. Away to the left, Yarsat in the yellow silks is handy with Lady Tilbury in the light green sleeves. Katie Content in the dark blue and white is just in behind the leaders as well, and they're already hurtling down towards halfway. Down the middle, it's Love Reigns to the white-faced Lady Content. Yarsat on the left, and then Lady Tilbury, dramatised in a grey jacket, is beginning to unwind down the middle and making significant progress. They've got a furlong and a half to go in the Queen Mary, and dramatised to surge through to take over here. She powers 2 lengths clear. Mayland Sea in the light blue is beginning to run on very strongly and is bearing down on her, being followed by Love Reigns. They're heading inside the last 100 yards, and it's dramatised in front. Dramatised wins the Queen Mary in devastating style. From Mayland Sea, it was close for third between Love Reigns and Maria Branwell, and they were chased home by Miami Girl.
They're off. They have just one circuit in front of them for the Queen's Vase. In the very early stride, the nose-banded Al Kareem and Ruler Legend are the first 2 to have the lead. Perfect Alibi with those in red and green colours. Baltic Bird, Frankie Dettori, was very keen to take a prominent position and is going through already through into second position. In Motion and half it to the next couple of runners with the light blue of Zechariah. Eldar Eldarov in stripes of black and yellow races just ahead of the dark blue of Anchorage. Behind these is Typewriter, then comes the distinguishing white cap of Nahini, and as they race down towards the last mile and a quarter, Green Team is at the back of the field. There will be a good 15 lengths first to last here. Clifford Lee determined to make this a good test of stamina on the best turned out winner Al Kareem, who's about 5 lengths ahead. Baltic Bird and Frankie Dettori in red and green colours run in second place. And then a white and red jacket for Jamie Spencer on Ruler Legend, who's still taking quite a strong hold. The light blue of Zechariah, Colin Keane around the outside of him. In all blue is James Doyle on half it against the running rail, and then Tom Marquand and the scarlet sleeves on Perfect Alibi as they turn right-handed past the old mile start. Now a 7-length lead for this Al Kareem, well clear. In Motion, she's in centre field, but claret colours for Kieran Fallon, races in company with Eldar Eldarov, David Egan in yellow and black. A white cap then for Nahini and William Buick, who race in company with Typewriter and David Probert. They're well past the halfway stage now, on their way towards home. At the moment, Green Team, Marco Gianni in mainly white colours, continues to be at the back of the field. But in front, Al Kareem is still moving along strongly. It's a handy 7 or 8 length advantage as they race down towards the final half mile. Baltic Bird runs in second, Ruler Legend and Zechariah third and fourth, and then comes Half It and Perfect Alibi together. Anchorage in dark blue on the right is starting to make progress, but ridden to do so. But he's still a long way clear, this Al Kareem, as they head on towards the home turn. They have now 3 furlongs to go. They are catching him. It's only about a 6-length advantage. In second place is Baltic Bird, with Zechariah who's now taken second in the light blue. Ruler Legend and Half It have a coming together behind those. Eldar Eldarov is running on, and now Zechariah in the light blue and Colin Keane have come through to take it up. Eldar Eldarov in yellow is in pursuit. In the blue, Half It is trying to get into it as well. Al Kareem behind those, and then comes Anchorage. They have a furlong to go, and in front it's Zechariah. Eldar Eldarov is trying to catch him, so also is Half It. These two bearing down on Zechariah and Colin Keane. Eldar Eldarov, the judge will have to split them. Behind those in third place is Half It. The pace-setting Al Kareem is next, and Anchorage behind him.
They're off with Lord North almost refusing to come out of the stalls. He was very slowly away, whether the blindfold got half stuck, but Lord North has been left trailing by some 8 or 10 lengths behind his 4 rivals as they go down towards Swinley Bottom with 1.25 miles, 2,000 metres to cover in the Group 1 Prince of Wales's stakes, and it's State of Rest who shows up, being tracked by Shariah with the striped sleeves. Ryan Moore has dropped Bay Bridge, the blue cap, into third place. Now the early pace is fairly fairly leisurely. Grand Glory White Jacket is racing in fourth, and despite a very slow and awkward start, Lord North has managed to get himself in touch. Last of the five as they race in single file out of Swinley Bottom and head now towards the last 3/4 of a mile. So it's State of Rest and Shane Cross leading up to Christian de Moro aboard Shariah in second. Baybridge stalks the leading pair. Grand Glory White Jacket for Mikhail Barcelona under heavy restraint in fourth, and Frankie now sitting quietly on the blue and white on Lord North as they go through halfway. 5 furlongs, 1,000 metres still to go in the Group 1 Prince of Wales's stakes, and it's all been pretty sedate and serene so far. State of Rest in the red and yellow with an uncontested lead. Shariah is a close second and just inching a little bit nearer to the lead as they head deep inside the last half mile and now begin the swing for home. State of Rest from Shariah. Baybridge poised in behind the leading duo. Lord North in the blue and white has inched up into fourth, and Grand Glory White Jacket just last of the five as they straighten for home with 2.5 furlongs to go in the Prince of Wales's stakes. Still State of Rest. Baybridge out on the right, pulled out now under the Moor Drive, beginning to close. Shariah ridden between them, then Lord North and Grand Glory. 1.5 furlongs to go. State of Rest against the fence. Baybridge working hard, trying to bridge the deficit. Inside the furlong they come. Still State of Rest. Baybridge has got to his quarters. State of Rest is fighting on tenaciously though, and he's going to fend them all off to make all for Joseph O'Brien and Shane Cross. State of Rest wins the Prince of Wales's stakes. Baybridge is second. Grand Glory, Shariah chasing him home, and then Lord North.
They're off. A race here without number 2, Sibylla Spain, withdraw before the race. An announcement will follow. The first one away is November. Sybil Voigt setting the pace in the black and yellow colours. A red and white jacket for William Buick on Saffron Beach runs in second place. Then the black and orange colours, Mikel Barcelona on the best turned out winner, Canella. A purple jacket for Ryan Moore alongside. She travels strongly in the early part of the race. Red, white and blue, Tom Marquand on the right on Bash Karova, level with Richard Kingscote in the light blue on Primo Baccio, and then Danny Tudhope in purple and pink colours on Thunder Beauty is the final one of 7 who are approaching now the final 5 furlongs. Striding along by 2 lengths, November out in front here, right in a slipstream is Saffron Beach, then off towards the left with an orange cap is Canella, races alongside Mother Earth. Bash Karova's on the right, red and white jacket, a blue cap, level with her in light blue is Primo Baccio. Thunder Beauty is the back marker. They are approaching the final 3 furlongs. November continues to be out in front. Saffron Beach has now moved to try and challenge her. 2 lengths behind these to Canella in company with Mother Earth. Bash Karova struggling at the back of the field at the moment as now Saffron Beach and William Buick have gone through to the lead and go on by a length and a half. November running in second position. Mother Earth behind these. Then Canella, Thunder Beauty coming from the back of the field also. But Saffron Beach is clear by 3 lengths. She's giving weight away to all of her rivals, and she's won in magnificent style. Saffron Beach easily to Thunder Beauty, Premier Batch in November, and behind those was Bash Karova.
They're off for the Royal Hunt Cup. 29 of them come away from the stalls. Percy's Lad coming out towards the near side with Sinjari, Humanitarian and Symbolise. Out towards far side of centre in the very early stages, or what's the stories, tracking the leaders over there with Bo Pedro in a sheepskin noseband who's just in behind the leaders as well as they sort themselves out through the first furlong and a half. Down the near side, it's Percy's Lad against the rail who leads up to Symbolise in a dark blue jacket with Isla Kai leading the cluster down the centre of the course from Cruyff Turn. Astro King in the blue and yellow is tracking him, and Tempest and a noseband to Great Guardian as they pass the 5. Legend of Dubai at this stage is in that centre cluster. The left-hand side, he's in a yellow and black spotted jacket about 2 lengths off the lead. Totally Charming is in that cluster as well. Towards the near side, still Percy's Lad with the overall advantage to the white face Symbolise. XL Power in the blue and white was up with the leaders towards the stand side. Etonian is tracking them with Humanitarian and Sinjari Naratas in a pale jacket as they move on down now towards the last 2.5 furlongs in the Hunt Cup. Out in the middle, Isla Kai with the red cap. Legendary by Yellow Jacket coming under a drive. Astro King in the blue and yellows, every chance. Great Guardian. Here's the grey Dark Shift beginning to thunder down the centre with a nose banded Tempest. Furlong and a half left to go in the Hunt Cup, and Dark Shift has come bursting through. Intelligent in the purple and green colours is coming through with him. Tempest in the noseband, then Isla Kai and Astro King. It's Dark Shift with a half furlong to cover from Intelligent and Tempest. Dark Shift all out. Intelligent sticking to the task. Dark Shift wins the Hunt Cup from Intelligent. Tempest. Astro King was next home. Sinjari down the near side with Bless Him, and then Isla Kai. And over on the far side, keeping on, Bo Pedro.
They're off. Race away. Looks like a fairly decent break. Yahtzee might have been slower than the others to get out into stride as they begin their 5 furlong journey, and Rocking Ends is one of the first away. The yellow down the centre of Seismic Spirit, Democracy Dilemma and Widower in good positions, and Edgar Linton with those. Little Big Bear is the 3 from the left. Purple Jacket right up there with the green colours of Star of Lady M, as Eddie's Boy, very pale jacket, a white face down the centres, come to join Democracy Dilemma and Seismic Spirit. Edgar Linton in blue and white in a very prominent position. In behind those runners is Jumbo, and they're followed through by Maymar as well. Little Big Bear in the purple and white really getting going on the far side of the course now with Silencer also. And as they run down, here's Rocket Rodney, the red and white nearest to us. Rocket Rodney and Little Big Bear together. Eddie's Boy between those. They race to the closing stages in red. Rocket Rodney in purple. Little Big Bear. He was big enough today though. Little Big Bear to Rocket Rodney, and behind those is Eddie's Boy, and they're followed in by Chateau and Jumbo not far behind in 4th and 5th.
They're off. 20 fillies jumped from the stalls, got out to a fairly clean line overall by the looks of things, maybe improvised, just taking a while to get going. Out wide, Dubai Love in the Royal Blue is trapped fairly wide early, but is prominent with Random Harvest and White Moonlight. The white cap is also in the leading line. Down towards the inside, Far Too Shy gets a prominent position, just tracking Fion, who's got the maroon sleeves and cap, and Hazaya has dropped in right against the running rail in the claret silks in about 4th or 5th position as they make the run down towards the end of 3 furlongs. And against the rail, it is White Moonlight who's got across under Danny Tudhope to just about lead the field to Random Harvest and a maroon jacket, and Fion up between them and Hazaya the rail. Far Too Shy with a yellow cap and Dubai Love is caught wide, being followed by Pretty Sweet in the light blue and orange. Rising Star is back in midfield with Celtic Empress and Rosemary in time as they go through halfway and swing for home. State Occasion about 7th or 8th position, the red, white and blue as they head now inside the last 3 furlongs. About to swing on in. It's White Moonlight with a white cap, who's just about the first to line up against the fence, working across to Fion. Hazard ridden along on the inner as a couple lengths off, and Far Too Shy, blue and yellow, short of daylight. Here's Random Harvest trying to get into it as well. Hazard now beginning to unwind as they head on down towards the last furlong and a half with a lot of chances. All of a sudden, State Occasion has found daylight. Also running on, Rising Star. Far Too Shy switched to the inside. Rising Star in the pale silks is just about nosed ahead with Random Harvest battling on strongly. Random Harvest as they go towards the line down the near side, still pressing hard. Rising Star from Random Harvest, and a great finish to the Kensington Palace. His Solar Rosso was in behind it with State Occasion, Celtic Empress, Spirit of the Bay and Neptune Rock.